Good morning. My name is Tiffany Roderick. I'm the owner of First and 10 Industries. So today we're going to talk about being advocates for the community, being advocates for the environment, being advocates for women, and being advocates for the community are all a part of the First and 10 mentality. So we are on the heels of the 1 year mark of the murder of George Floyd. And I wanted to talk about this today because Colin Kaepernick has recently come back up in the news. Many people are talking about how Tim Tebow has gotten this opportunity to play in the NFL, and everybody's asking, well, why hasn't Colin Kaepernick gotten an offer? Now, Colin Kaepernick has not spoken, has not said anything about Tim Tebow's offer, right? It's the public. Everyone else is saying something about it. But I wanted to weigh in and just as a teacher, as someone who just likes to share knowledge, I just wanted to give a little bit of history about what happened, why it happened, and my opinion on why Colin Kaepernick has not gotten an offer. And usually I go off the cuff, right? I talk about things and I just come straight from my heart. This is from my heart too, but because there are so many facts associated with this, I prepared something to write. So today, again, we're talking about being advocates for the community. And I just wanted to share that prior to 2009, the NFL always made it optional for the players to stand on the sideline during the Star Spangled Banner. But because the NFL and certain teams had deals with the Department of Defense to promote the military, that no longer became optional. So in 2015, war veteran and hero Senator John McCain and Senator John Flake released a joint oversight report on what they called paid patriotism, saying that the Department of Defense gave as much as $5.4 million in taxpayer money to professional football teams to honor the military at games and events over the past 4 years. So think about that the next time your heart beats really fast when a flyover is going over at a game, right? So McCain criticized this movement at the time, saying fans should have confidence that their hometown heroes are being honored because of their honorable military service, not as a marketing ploy. So Colin Kaepernick first took a knee in protest in August of 2016, and it gained public attention in 2016, September 2016. He was asked by the media why he took a knee, and here were his exact words. I am not going to stand up to show pride in a flag for a country that oppresses Black people and people of color. To me, this is bigger than football, and it would be selfish on my part to look at it any other way. There are bodies in the street and people getting paid leave and getting away with murder. Those were his words. And here are just some facts around Colin Kaepernick's assertion. Black people, and these statistics are from 2017, and I pulled them from 2017 because Colin Kaepernick still did not have a job, right, in 2017. So Black people are only 13% of the population, but we suffer 25% of the police killings. White people are 61% of the population, but only experience 51% of police killings. That suggests that Black people are killed at double the level of their population. So after that season, 2016, Colin Kaepernick, like many other quarterbacks who didn't have a great season, opted out of his contract. He opted out of his contract. So I just want to make that clear. There's so many things that people say around that that's not true. And so just here are some names: Josh McCown, Luke McCown, Matt McGloin, Aaron Murray, Brock Osweiler, Nathan Peterman, Mark Sanchez, Matt Schwab, Brandon Weeden, Derek Anderson, Matt Barkley, Brian Hoyer, David Fales, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Landry Jones, Blaine Gabbert, Mike Glennon, Thad Lewis, E.J. Manuel, A.J. McCarron. Now, what do all of those quarterbacks have in common? They were all signed within 3 years of Colin Kaepernick's mediocre season, yet he had better statistics than all of them. So in August of 2019, Colin Kaepernick settled his grievance with the NFL. The grievance was that the NFL colluded to blackball him and keep him from playing in the sport. He settled for an undisclosed amount, but the rumors was the amount was around $10 million. Now, to answer the question, why didn't Colin Kaepernick get a job offer? Well, you know what? If you don't like the conversation, change it. Instead of taxpayers being infuriated that the Department of Defense and the people who signed Colin Kaepernick's check for using our hard-earned money to market to NFL fans, they allowed the conversation to change, to paint a picture of an attention-starved, entitled athlete who lacked patriotism, and many of us in the American public fell for it hook, line, and sinker. Colin Kaepernick risked his livelihood and career to stand up for people who don't have a platform. He embodies the first and 10 mentality for making a sacrifice for his community. So with that said, I just want to make sure that you go to firstand10llc.com and sign up for my classes. There's more knowledge where all of that came from, but we won't be talking about Colin Kaepernick or human rights during most of my classes. This class is going to be about what's so special about Special Team the entire month of June, with the exception of the last week, and we'll pick back up on the last week on July 10th. Go to firstand10llc.com/classes. Thank you. Have a wonderful week. I really hope you learned something today because we all have opinions. I just wanted to throw some facts at you. Have a wonderful day.